Hey guys, in this part we talk about text formatting in HTML. HTML contains several elements for defining text with a special meaning. So, HTML-B and strong elements. The HTML-B element defines bold text without any etc. importance. So, for example, create a B tag and this text is bold. Ctrl S and Ctrl R. This text is bold. And the HTML strong element defines text with a strong importance. The content inside is typically displayed in bold. So for example, create a strong tag and this text is important. Ctrl S and Ctrl R. This text is important. The HTML-I and EM elements. The HTML-I element defines a part of text in an alternate voice or mode. The content inside is typically displayed in italic. Tip: the I tag is often used to indicate a technical term, a phrase from another language, a thought, a snip name, and etc. So, for example, put the HR and I tag, create I tag, and this text is italic. Ctrl S and Ctrl R. This text is italic. And the HTML EM element defines emphasized text. The content inside is typically displayed in italic. Tip: a screen reader will pronounce the word in EM with an emphasis using verbal stress. So, for example, create a EM tag and this text is emphasized. Ctrl S and Ctrl R. This text is emphasized. HTML small element. The HTML small element defines a smaller text. So, put the HR and create a small tag. Small, and this is some smaller text. Ctrl S and Ctrl R. This is some smaller text. HTML mark element. The HTML mark element defines text that should be marked or highlighted. So, put the HR and so create a P tag. Do not forget to buy and mark tag and milk today. Ctrl S and Ctrl R. Don't forget to buy milk highlighted today. HTML del element. The HTML del element defines text that has been deleted from a document. Browsers will usually strike a line through deleted text. So, HR and del tag. So, my first P tag, my favorite color is so del tag and blue, red. The blue is deleted. Ctrl S and Ctrl R. My favorite color is red. The blue is deleted. So HTML INS element. The HTML INS element defines a text that has been inserted into a document. Browsers will usually underline inserted text. So HR tag and P tag. So my favorite color is del tag blue and INS red, Control S and Control R. My favorite color is red with the underline. HTML sub element. The HTML sub element defines subscript text. Subscript text appears half a character below the normal line and is sometimes rendered in a smaller font. Subscript text can be used for chemical formulas like H2O. So put the HR tag and P tag. This is source, sub and subscripted and text. Control S, Control R. This is subscripted text. So, and the HTML sub element. The HTML sub element defines superscript text. Superscript text appears half a character above the normal line and is sometimes rendered in a smaller font. Superscript text can be used for footnotes like www. So put the HR and this is and sub and superscripted text and save and Control R. This is superscripted text.